The Montmarie Child Care Center in Holyoke also is a recipient of funding by the annual Catholic Appeal. The center, a ministry sponsored by the Sisters of St. Joseph, provides quality child care and early education to children aged 15 months through kindergarten.
And this year, the kids have become somewhat of junior contractors. They've been intimately involved in learning about all facets of the building trade as they've watched the construction of the new St. Joseph residence at Mount Marie, an affordable housing project for low-income senior citizens.
The noise of the tractors started us off.
What little 4-year-old isn't fascinated by bulldozers and backhoes and bucket loaders? One day last fall, as ground was being readied at Mount Marie for the construction of the new St. Joseph residence, the interest in Janice Fuqua's preschool classroom was piqued. They would come to the window and watch the workers from Western Builders clear the land, and were very excited to be invited to the official groundbreaking. Eventually, Mike Flanders, project manager, gained 17 pint-sized team members. And this is no small operation, as the kids realizing that it's a little more complicated than building a house out of Legos.
Quite frankly, they're doing really well, and they're learning a lot as it goes in a realistic world for construction, and I think it's a great knowledge that they're gaining as they go for a 4-year-old.
With the help of project manager Mike and Big Jim Willimane, director of plant operations at Mount Marie, these future engineers are literally going through the ABCs of the construction industry, and along the way, creating a unique alphabet book.
C is for symmetric and D is for dump truck.
Their understanding of the project has really been phenomenal. To see it from their perspective is really fascinating, but it's very high-tech too.
Several times a week, the kids make their way through the corridors at Mount Marie to a special and safe indoor viewing area where they can check the progress. From this vantage point, wearing their hard hats, they call bump hats, they learn about rollers and floaters and lasers, wood.
Do you know what the name of that wood is that they're putting up? That wood is called plywood. Plywood. They're putting big pieces of plywood. Do you know how big they are? 4 feet by 8 feet.
And steel and so much more.
We've talked about the different color piping. They'll tell you that the gray pipe has the phone and the electric in it, and the black pipe carries the water. And once the water leaves the toilet and leaves the building, it then comes out on a green pipe.
Project manager Mike gives the kids special assignments.
They've been assigned 4 projects just to follow along with, and I just received the 4th one, which is the refrigerator, what goes in the refrigerators for the residents. They are knowledgeable about chiller units that cools the building, emergency generators for power when power is lost, concrete.
Concrete, the highlight so far. The class got to skip nap time to watch the big boom that moves the cement.
It puts the cement way, 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 way up in the air.
Give them the high fives, guys.
Most days they can barely contain their excitement.
Thank you, Emma. Okay, does anybody have any other questions about today?
What do you
Parker, one question?
Where's your bump hat?
My bump hat is in my car, and we're inside, so mine is nice and safe. How's that?
Now, as the roofing shingles go on, the kids will learn more about the inside.
They're going to paint it and build it inside.
And who will eventually live there?
I don't know. Peter. And Parker and Cooper and me.
Now there's an idea. They wouldn't have far to go to school now, would they? They are so cute, and even though some of the kids might want to move in, when the doors to the residence do open, it will be home to low-income seniors who may need enhanced services.
So how can you make a donation to the annual Catholic Appeal? You can stop by your parish or mail your gift to the address on the screen. The Annual Catholic Appeal, P.O. Box 1730, Springfield, Massachusetts, 01102-1730.
You can also call the diocesan office at 413-452-0670 to find out how you can give a gift of stocks, how you can make a donation with your credit card, or have an amount debited from your checking account.
A generous pledge can be paid over an 8-month period and you'll be billed monthly. Gifts, of course, are tax deductible as allowed by law.
And of course, as we've been reminding you throughout our show, you can make a donation online at our secure online donation center. Log on to diospringfield.org/ACA for details.
Thank you for your generous gift to the 2010 Annual Catholic Appeal, which helps to fund our weekly television program along with our entire Catholic Communications ministry. And remember, it's about neighbor helping neighbor right here in Western Massachusetts.